Can't go down that low. Whatever the hell. Okay. Well, I would assume everything is working. Just get ye oldie headphones on. And adjust the Mikey. That's what I call him. This is Mr. Mikey. And, oh fuck, let's just turn on the camera. Hello. Got a bit of an orange tint to me. See if we can fix that just a tick. The white back. There we go. Yes. Much less of an orange tint. Also, I have worked out how to get my face cam in 60 FPS, which I think is quite awesome. So I'm just adjusting it. So I've noticed on some videos I sort of have a habit of leaning in, and then everything I do just kind of gets obscured by hello. So yeah, panning it slightly, missing some of the backdrop, the nice shelfy backdrop right there. But anyway, my god, am I boring? Maybe we should do something less boring. Hello, Siriar. Hello, guy from Andromeda in the chat. Cool, we're up to 2 people. Like I just tweeted out, well, that was 10 minutes ago actually, this game that we're gonna play today seems to be, anyway, I haven't actually played it yet, but seems to be very much built for audience participation. And I'm sorry, I'm like 5 minutes late into this. I was actually on making good time. I sat down, got everything booted up, and it was 1 minute on 1 minute to 2 p.m. here, where, you know, I normally start streaming, and just out of the corner of my ear, if that's a phrase, you can just hear a cat going, and my wife exclaiming, "Oh, you piece of shit." So I had to, you know, make a quick assist, which took out 5 minutes of valuable streaming time. But that is neither here nor there. It is, in fact, all over the floor. It was all over the floor. Now safely in a bag somewhere, and the cat is looking very not proud of himself. So, and hi, das Bolse mentioned kind. Is it okay if I just call you Björn? Because I happen to know this gentleman in real life, and his real name is a lot easier to to say than das or Bolse or Böse. Yeah, all right. Guy from Andromeda? Yeah, well, I would say it's the second worst sound you can hear in the middle of the night. The first one is the sound of kitty claws scratching at your vinyl collection. I've woken up to that a couple of times, and oh my god, the rage. The sleep-deprived rage that builds within. Holy shit. It didn't actually, now I have all my vinyls in like little plastic boxes that shove into the furniture thing kind of thing. So they're just sort of hidden away, and it's horrible, and I hate it, but I had to do it because the little shit wouldn't stop pawing at my vinyls. So anyway, that is not what we're doing. Ah, yes, Plumchen. You're all free to join in on that one. But alright, so what are we going to play? Well, actually, I should probably just tweet out that it is on, like a Donkey Kong. Oh, oh, I see that Björn has actually written me and said, "No stream today?" ? Sad face. Yes, stream today. Cat puke delayed stream, but yes, stream nonetheless. Gonna have a quick we're live, and probably take a photo. Some description, even though, Jesus, what is up with my hair? I look excited. I'm excited as you tell. Alright, just get the URL in there, twitch.tv/equesti. There you go. Ah, goddammit. See, when you're in a hurry, mobile keyboards just do not want to do the same thing that you want them to. Okay, cool. That little bit of self-promotion aside, let's just click play Subsurface Circular for the very first time. Now, there might be some additional installation bullshit that has to happen, but I think it's a... no, it just starts up. And it even... oh shit, it even comes on screen. Like at the first... flashing imagery and adult themes. Thanks for buying us work. Thanks for buying our work. Okay. It's kind of a weird... let's just make sure that the entire gameplay window is actually being shown. Yep, seems about right. A Bithell short, or Bithell. Apparently the dude's name is Mark Bithell. I don't know. Before we get anywhere, there's a little button here that's very enticing. It says streamers and YouTubers. Hi, thanks for picking up Subsurface Circular. If you're reading this for considering sharing the game with your community, that's cool, that's very cool. I wanted to write a short request though. Could you only stream the first 3 sequences? Our game is heavily story-driven with twists and turns that we think will surprise players. We hope the choices and conversational threads that you can't see in one sitting will give your audience a reason to try the game for themselves, but we're a bit worried that their experience may be spoiled by seeing later sequences in your stream or video. We're not going to make demands like other developers. Thank you for that. If you do decide to stream past that point, that's fine too. It would be cool if you included a spoilers warning for your audience. Thanks for taking the time to read this, and thanks for sharing our game with your community. Yeah, Mike Bithell, or Bithell. I'm gonna call him Bithell, because that's cooler. Also, this is very, very nice of him, actually. You remember that whole Persona, I think it was Persona 5 or something, the devs came out and said, we're going to take DMCA action against YouTubers who play past a certain point in the game, and fuck you people. I think this is very nice of Mr. Bithell. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is say, alright, if we get past the first 3 sequences, I don't know what a sequence is yet, but we'll see. If we get past the first 3 sequences before an hour has passed, then yes, this video will be spoilery. If not, then it won't. But we've set it up front. I will try to honor his first 3 sequences and then no more. But then subsequently, you know, next Sunday, good morning, next Sunday, we might play more than the first 3 sequences. So this series will probably be spoilery, but I will make sure to mark the video descriptions, the video titles on YouTube as spoilers, and I'll make sure to also, you know, mark it on here on Twitch. Like say, okay, we've passed the first 3 sequences. Please, don't watch this if you don't like spoilers. Also, yes, I mean, it's a, you know, it's a short game. Someone obviously spent a lot of time on it, and it would be cool if someone would go out and, you know, support this dude's work. I did. Let's see what the chat has to say. Faceless robots, an epilepsy in adult situations warning. It's gonna be good. Yeah, and the robot moves with the cursor. I thought, because I've tried like holding down the left mouse button to see if he'll also, you know, like twist and turn, but he won't. That's pretty cool. All right, let's just get into a new game. Hi, Summer. Good to see you. And of course, I have no idea what I'm getting into. Actually, I just want to check the settings real quick. Jesus. This is a weird resolution, to be perfectly honest, because, see, I mean, I got the entire play window in here, so this is not 1920 by 1080, but, oh well. Reading speed. We definitely want a slow reading speed, because surely I can skip dialogue with the left mouse button, I hope. Anyway, since I'm going to be reading this shit aloud, might want to set the reading speed a bit slow. Alright, let's get it. New game. Developer commentary. Yeah, it's unlocked until after first playthrough. Cool. Summer's not feeling well. Sorry. I wish I could offer cookies and warm milk, but all I can offer is snarky sarcasm and dumb commentary. And a very nice menu screen. I hope you like the menu screen. I didn't make it, sadly. Stalling for time. Alright, let's hit start game. Oh dear me, I'm actually sort of in control. Ow. Bit bright there. A bit hell short. These are nice opening titles, I have to agree. With myself. Also, it has robots in it. And robots are always good. Usually, unless they're trying to kill everyone. Well, in which case, they're still pretty okay in my book. I am dead. This is like robot interpretive dance. This is less interpretive dance as it is just a plain old stick-up. This is the QA person who's being held up by the rest of the part. And after being shot, we just sort of lift her up, carry her up. This is robot romance. The animation is very nice, although I am struggling to find out why I can sort of have moved the camera around. Oh my god, earthquake! And he just had a merry old seat down. And we're in Subsurface Circular. Now, the only thing I really know about this game is that part 1, recognition, is that it's basically just a huge dialogue tree. And we're supposed to have conversation with these other robots, see what the stranger wants, and I'm gonna let you people in the chat decide. Hello. His name is Fabricator Alpha 7. Good to meet you. Hello? I think we're done here. Alright, so just, you know, for brevity's sake, if you just type in a number, if you don't want to type out the entire response, just type in the number, like number 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think, no, we're not on a timer or anything, so we can just, you know, take our time, get through this. Think we're done. And Seriar, contrary as he is, goes B. Okay. You know what? I don't think it matters much at this point, but I'm gonna go with Björn. I'm gonna go with 1. Just hi. Just very casual. Hi. Hello. Is there a romance option? Sure. Are you a detective? A high level. Oh, did he sort of initiated the conversation for us. Yeah, so we're actually being, you know, not interrogated, but we are not in the driving seat of this conversation. Are you a detective? A high level? I think we're done here. I am. Hello. From what little I've read, like on the Steam description page, we are infiltrating. We're supposed to find out a secret that goes on with these robots. Like, well, this is the future. Robots do all the hard work, etc. And I think maybe there's been a murder or something. I'm not quite sure, but we are supposed to sort of convince them to come clean about shit. Alright. Zap says, sticking to my guns. 3, I think we're done here. So there are no undercover detectives in this world. Yeah. Well, let's try I think we're done here. Let's see what Zap actually got for us. I think we're done here. Please, don't step away. What, has he got a gun trained on me? Oh, we're cool. Also, what does this button do? Oh. Can I see where I am? Because it would seem like maybe we are on a kind of timer. Okay, see what the stranger wants. We'll get back in this. Like I said, are you a detective? A high level. Yeah, Seriar says A. I'm gonna go with A. I am. Hello. Thank the architects. I've not seen one of you since just after I was released. I'm a mid. basic, really. But I need your help. I need a tech like you. I was just throwing shit at me. Alright. Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Does a mid pick up on social cues? Know when to let a tech be? As in a very polite way. Does just go, fuck you, would you please leave me alone? Or I think we're done here. I'm guessing that, you know, this is just, you know, us playing it cool. This is us playing it very sort of not cool and standoffish. So the question really becomes, are we cool or are we uncool? And yes, it is kind of riding a subway simulator, but with robots. As high mass connect, by the way. We're cool. Yes, okay, so Björn and Siriar are going with cool. Mids are pretty clever, I'm sure you don't need my help. I mean, your indicator says fabricator. Why'd management put that much smarts into manufacturing tech? Also, the station is changing, so I think we actually might be on a timer. Oh well. Next station, assembly 1. Oh, so that's where he's... No, he's going to... is his name Alpha 7? Or... Oh, maybe that's his... Wait, let's just check. Let's just check. Alpha... Is there one called Alpha 7 here? No? Okay, so that's not where he's going. I'm trying to work this shit out. Anyway, I'm an overseer. Means I have to tour management around. Human-tech relations requires at least a mid. Sentence structuring, full vocal input. So that's what he's got. He's basically a C3PO. People like to talk to a tech who knows when to laugh at a joke. Ha, 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 ha. Go on then, tell me a joke a human told you. Even if you don't understand the joke, or humoring humans always seems a bit pointless. Yes, because we're a lot smarter. Zap says he's fine with being a moderate dick, not a standoffish dick. So, either we, you know, sort of put him on the spot and go, tell me a joke, or you ask, even if you don't understand the joke, kind of poking at him, just, well, you're a robot, you don't have a sense of humor, or just being a standoffish dick. And I'm getting a vibe from the chat that we're not in the standoffish dick mood today. So I think it's either 1 or 2. Does anyone want to hear a joke is basically what I'm asking. Zab is interested in 1, and Björn is interested in 1 as well. And Siriar, so that is pretty unanimous, I think. I mean, on a vote of 3, anyway, the first 3. What's the difference between a tech and a spider? I think we're done here. I don't know, what is it? Some people like spiders. Oh. I think I have a case for you. Oh, so we gained his trust, I think. Oh, wait, what does a high-level detective get assigned? Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning abstract thought. Oh, so I'm a high-level robot. I'm a step above. I'm the Nexus 6 to his C3PO, I guess. Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning an abstract thought. That's right. I'm a problem solver. I paint horses. I work predominantly in oils, but I've been trying more collage work. Again, this is just... I mean, if he doesn't have, you know, high level and, you know, sarcasm built in and all that, that is just going to confuse the shit out of him. So, again, this is the dick response. Does anyone want to be a dick and talk about painting horses and shit? Or should we pick one of the two? Sarcasm for the win! Okay, so Zap is on number 3. I want to get a second opinion on that one, I'm sorry. Stay hydrated. I mean, it is tempting. Sorry, I just banged the table there. Sarcasm. 2 votes for sarcasm. That's all I need, baby. Paint horses. I work predominantly in oils, but I've recently been trying more collage work. Is that true? Of course not. I'm gonna... I mean, if this was a real conversation, I would give up right there and just go, of course not. Or we can string him along. Because I don't know if he has anything meaningful. I don't know. What do you think? Should we give it up or should we just string him along? Because I have a feeling that Stringing him along will just put us on some sort of a, you know, deep path where he doesn't trust us, or he gets, you know, it just carries us away from the conversation. Yes, the initial joke is enough. 2. Of course not. Although Summer likes the idea of a robot painting horses, and so do I, in fact. It's got a little bit of Data, Star Trek The Next Generation to it, but anyway, of course not. Management has me investigate discrepancies, workflow errors, which takes smarts, I understand. Well, I understand as best I'm able. They say your sort are near human. You solve crimes? I do. Mostly, not as many as I'd like. This is... which could be a veiled threat, actually, because it's not as many as I like, and then I lunge for him! But that is probably not what is happening. We solve crimes. I think we can, like, say, yes, we do. Although Bjorn is instant to go, yes, 3, not as many as I like. Just brandish a knife. Have a good shower, Summer. Now, for anyone who's watching this and not looking at the chat, that was a really weird thing to say, but yes, Summer's actually just popping off for a shower. Okay, that's 2 votes for 3. Are you investigating right now? I just finished a few cases. A few? Oh, good. Alright, let's see what we can weird him out with. 1. Attempted murder. A low level steered a cab at a human child. Topside. As in, not as in above this underground railway kind of thing. 2. Dereliction of duty. A security tech was too busy chatting with a buddy to assist humans who needed its support. That's kind of a... that's the dick response. 3. Destruction of property. A teacher tech intentionally melted their arm to demonstrate the risks associated with chemicals to a room of 8-year-olds. Holy shit! Well, that'll do it. Actually, I don't see the problem. Well, destruction of property. So the tech intentionally melted their arm to demonstrate the risk. So he destroyed himself. Okay. I can't tell if... yeah, okay, there are 2 votes for 3. I was just going to say, I couldn't really tell who was voting for what. Bjorn was voting 3, but if it was the previous or the current... fuck it. Good morning, everyone. I got up an hour ago. What do you want? Yes, destruction of property. Presumably the children didn't command it, so how is that possible given Asimov's laws? In my line of work, you tend to see a lot of texts find the shades of grey. A human author wrote those laws before we even existed. That's fiction, Foster. It's just something some guy made up. Benito Dios guy? No, okay. How much must they hate us to assume we're eager to destroy? That we'd need laws to hold us back. I think he's got more on his mind than he's letting on, I think. Everyone needs laws. Everyone's got a place to stay in. If he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. Alright, this is actually a pretty important one. Yeah, so I'm gonna need you guys to... Okay, are we like really on the job kind of, yes, lawful, very much, there we go, or is it just, it's basically a job to us, we don't really give too much, you know, laws are laws really, but, you know, a droid's gotta eat, so this is what we do. And also I think, like, if we want to sort of get in on his sympathies, we might want to go, well, if he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job, and that kind of initiates the conversation. Yes, but he is wrong. Now let me show you my secret lair, or something. Yes, I got up at, well, an hour and a half, actually. 2. I am tempted to go with 2 as well. I feel like your job would make you think everyone needs laws. Yes, well, I am a robot. so I've been programmed to believe in the laws. So I also like the idea of stringing him on to let him think that he's influencing us, as in, oh wait, we don't actually need laws, we can murder everyone, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 2. There are 2 votes for 2 anyway. If I had your job, I'd run. I'm geolocked, I can't leave this train. What?
Change here for outer.
Now, I still haven't quite figured out if this, you know, changing station thing, if that has to do with if there's a timer running or if it just happens whenever we get to a certain point in the conversation. I'm hoping the latter, because this is chill stuff and I want to get everyone involved. So if we have to like hurry to pick a conversation topic, that would kind of ruin the fun. I'm locked. I can't leave this train. What? No, humans don't like to let the smart Teks wander around free range. Like I said, human authors have written a lot of cautionary tales about us. It's fine. The seats down here are comfy. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Suryar's already voting for 2. Again, we're just listening to what the humans told us about us. I mean, we are, although 1 is more rebellious, because it's sort of bitter. Like the humans don't want the smart of us running around, because then they can't keep tabs on us because they know we are superior in every way. So I'm not torn between the third one. Yeah, Zab also wants to. So now we have a bit of a tie, because I'm leaning towards either 1 or 2. Mostly 1 actually. Suryar is voting for 2, and we've got Zab and Bjorn voting for 1. So that's, well, that's very, very kind of you. I'm just gonna jump on that one. Sorry, Suryar. I need your help. Here we go. I think we're in. Don't mistake me for a human, kid. I don't get to choose my cases. I'm assigned them by management. Or, I'd really like to. Or, what is it? Yeah, majority rules in this weirdly non-democratic thing we've got going here. But anyway, I think we're in. I need your help. And I hope it's not just, you know, debug his Pascal routine or some shit. 1 is definitely not the one we're gonna go for, right? Right. Because this sounds like some 1940s Humphrey Bogart movie. Don't mistake me for a human, kid. All he needs is a fucking mechanical cigar. I'd really like to. Maybe a bit too eager, but what is it? I'm leaning between 2 and 3. Yes, help passively with what is it. Bjorn is also going, what is it? Is anyone creeped out by the fact that I'm pronouncing his name with a Danish accent? Bjorn instead of Bjorn, or no? Okay, just checking if anyone's noticed. Yeah, that's 3 for what is it, so we're gonna go there. It would be amazing if player choices dictated the world building. I think that's what it actually does, Mass Connect. I think depending on what you choose, I think it all leads the same way, but the way you get there, the different robots you end up interacting with, might be different. I don't know. I think we're about to find out. The creator did ask us not to, you know, play past the first 3, and I don't think we will. I mean, look at the time. It's it's 2:30 already. So I don't. If conversations are this long, and I mean we're having fun here, so I don't think we're gonna get. We're probably gonna get past this one, maybe the next one. I think. So, hi, welcome, Lucyphonic, 2014. All right. Anyway, what is it? What do you want help with? You'll help? My friend is gone. Gone? I can't help. I get my cases from management. Talk to the chief. I can't. I think we're done here. Okay. You can call me Lucy. I will. Lucy. Although Lucyphonic is pretty damn awesome too. Cheers. Oh, you guys like my new water bottle? Got an angry face. Alright, that's weird. The weird thing about this is that we are just flat out unable to say, alright, I'll help you, but don't say anything. It's either gone, nope, can't help, I get all my cases from management, or just plainly, I can't. So of those two, I would think I can't. Sort of has a wistful, sort of melancholy thing to it. I wish I could, parentheses, but I can't. Might as well be straight with the guy. That's an interesting idea, because I get my cases from management, and then he might go, well, you don't have to take it up with management. So, Lucyphonic, the way this works is we're just numbering the dialogue options from 1 to whatever, so 1, 2, 3, and if you want to vote in the chat, it's just vote away. You can't read it. Well, is anyone else having trouble reading it? Because it should be, like 60 frames, you know, as big as can be, but it might not be. Anyway, if the writing is blurry, maybe maybe you can turn up your streaming settings to 1080p. Hopefully, that'll work. Clear as rain. Okay, cheers. Thanks. I just for a second there I thought that it was impossible to see. Yes, the text is very tiny. I wonder if there is an option to make it bigger. But I'll see what I can do. You know what? I actually do want to crop out this this like letterboxing thing. 'Cause it is kind of pointless, isn't it? Maybe. Although that doesn't really help because because I still can't make the image bigger. I should get a better like Twitch layout at some point, but oh well. Back to the game. That was 1 vote for gone and 2 votes for gone, actually. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Gone can't help. I get all my shit from management. But you have to. Tao has disappeared and you won't help me? Okay. All I can pick is I think we're done here, but who is Tao? And we have to find out what the fabrication text knows about Tao. Alright. I think we're done here. Thank you, detective. I'll be here if you have any more questions. I have several. I would very much like to ask you a lot of questions. Anyway, focus points, disappearance. Find out what the fabrication tech knows. Is there anyone... Can I, like, walk around this thing? I probably can't. Just have to wait for others to sort of get on the train. What does initiate private link-up mean? Is that just, like, have a conversation? Like I said, Tao has disappeared and you won't help me? Focus points? Disappearance? Oh, I see. So, well, I just kind of blew him off, didn't I? So I click on this thing, and all of a sudden, new dialogue options appear. Okay. Who exactly disappeared? Wait, something changed. Did you just unlock a focus point? Said the tutorial, all of a sudden. Tao 13, my friend. Either we break management directive. Now this, we need you in on this one. How do you know about my core functions? I think that's a tutorial question, actually. So I might just pick one of these, because I want to know what the hell a focus point is. I'm sure he'll let us break the... I've heard about detectives. Take this case, please. Oh, okay. I thought it was just going to give me... Oh, well, focus points are what happens when you... It's like a full-on tutorial thing, and then... Alright. Are we going to break the rules? Lucy says break the rules. Bjorn says break the rules. I'm pretty sure the game wants me to break the rules, right? Yeah, so, okay. I'm gonna break management directive. Thank the architects. Now tell me what happened. What disappearances? He's having a good old think about that. Tao is gone, but it's not just Tao. Suspicious events are happening across the city, especially down here. So now we have a new focus point. Okay. So this is where we're gonna steer the conversation. I think that's how it works. I assume that's why you were active. A few texts disappear every week. Started with 1 or 2, but more and more reports as time goes on. So now we have... I can't select any of these right now, but I guess at some point, like later in the conversation, I'm supposed to hover over these to see if they've gone active. Then I can ask other robots about these focus points. Okay. Robots are disappearing. So, increasing frequency, what does that mean? Who in the fuck is Tao 13? Or when did this start? 1, 2, 3. Zap says 3. Break the game for your actions. Yes, that is how I roll. Now, what? You've never played a game with me before? Because it only inquires questions, all of them are good except the last one. Yeah, I think we're done here. That is 2 votes for 3. I don't know. Okay, cool. We're done, I guess. It's why I started carrying a gun. I don't want to be the subject of your next investigation because he is gonna pop a cap in anyone who tries to make him disappear. Have you shared this with management? Yes, I fear for my life. I'm in mortal danger. My friends are disappearing. Yes, but have you taken it up with HR? Anything else I should know before upload? A gun? The speed we're talking? And we can enable the focus points, which I think are meant to sort of steer the conversation down a branching path. So, oh, welcome back, Summer. Things are getting a bit fucking complicated here. Okay, so should we pick any of the focus points? I really want to know where he's carrying a gun and why. But anything else I should know before upload? I'm guessing upload means turn him in. Suspicious events. Yep, everyone wants me to go. Okay, so any other strange occurrences? Actually, what I'm gonna do, right? I'm just gonna. This is the hint button. Clicking it will give you clues to solve whichever puzzle you're currently on. Don't worry, this has no effect on the game beyond relieving your frustrations. Okay, I didn't want that. I thought it was a tutorial. Never mind, I just wanted to find out exactly what these focus points do, because I'm guessing at this point. Yeah, he's probably carrying a gun in the compartment like RoboCop. Yes, I think you're right. Any other strange occurrences? Having a good old think. Not that I know of. I'm just glad I met you. I think you're gonna figure this whole thing out. Well, cool. Yeah, well, you can just relax then. Alright, have you shared this with management? Anything else I should know before upload? A gun. I don't get this. The speed we're talking. What, like robot speed, amphetamines, or, I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys pick. Shared this with management. Probably. I think we can guess the answer to that one. Anything else I should know before upload? I'm a little unsure about what upload in this case means, but I think it means turning him in. A gun? Or the speed we're talking? Now, Zap wants to go, have you shared this with management? Bjorn wants to go with a gun, so we need a tiebreaker. And I'm gonna have a sip of Coke while we wait for that. That's 2 for a gun. And also a weird sentence, but yes, we're gonna go for the gun. A gun? Yes, a VX-5000 AP ammunition should take out anyone trying to hurt me, human or tech. So this dude is packing some heat. Maybe it's that little penile thing sticking out of his hip. I don't know. And these are the same options as before, so I'm gonna go with the other one that got a vote, which was, have you shared this with management? That Zap wanted us to pick. They know. I reported Tao missing. I suspect that's where the rumors are coming from. I'm surprised they didn't assign you on this. You know, lots of detectives on the Subsurface circular. Ha! Title of the game. I'll conduct my own investigation. Thank you. Anything else I should know before upload? Okay, so he uploads all his case files to management. So this is basically... We do have another focus point that we can initiate. Just want to bring that out there. But yes, I really want to know... Thank you, Bjorn. I really want to know, what the hell is this? The speed we're talking. What does that mean? I really want to know this. So I am going to pick this. Even though Lucy is voting for 1. It's the speed we're talking. I want to know what the hell that is up with. What? Because also, it's grammatically incorrect. There are only 2 periods after the... Am I speaking too fast? I know I do that. Wait, so I can adjust the rate of speed? Because I picked that at the start in the options. So, nah, that's fine. Yes? Ah, glad to hear it. Of course, as a tech, you can go into settings and update your reading speed at any time. Okay, cheers. Thank you. Alright. Do we just talk about the focus point of the disappearances? Because I think we should get all the information we can before we ask him anything else I should know. I think I'm gonna, just to see what that is. Do you know anything more about the disappearances? Have we selected this one before? It doesn't really go that far back. Okay. Yeah, focus point. I'm gonna do that. Just gonna get all the information in. No, I told you everything I know. Please find my friend. Okay, anything else we should know? Lots, I guess. Maybe you should hold off on reporting it in. Ooh, you might be right. That's not even an option, actually. He just says, you might be right, kid. I think we're done here. Okay, so we have taken the case. My stop is coming up. Good luck. I hope you find my friend. What's your name, by the way? I realize I never asked. Okay, I'm gonna let you pick. Majority rules. Ah, shit, just knocked my monitor, too. Are we Theta, Claire, Beta, or James? For some reason, I am drawn to the idea of a blue detective robot named Claire. I think that would be awesome. But, you guys vote. Zap votes for James. That's 1 vote for James and 2 votes for Claire. We are gonna need, we are gonna have to live with this name for the rest of the playthrough, so that's 3 votes for Claire. Sorry, Zap. I think majority votes. It's Claire. I hope I didn't influence you too much on that decision, but yeah, we're Claire. Sorry to see you go, Summer. Have a go. Oh, that's 4 votes for Claire now. Thank you. Holigeboren. Claire's a nice name. That's 6 votes for Claire. Is it really? Is it your middle name? Summer. Cool, I had no idea. Also, I missed the...
Next station
whatever.
is compile. Change
Compile.
outer.
I wonder what region of the world we're in. I know it's the future, but... And off he fucks. You know, the robot design here is really lovely. And I like the field, you know, the depth of field. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh shit, we've got a lot of people to talk to here. That's some nice robot booty action right there. He is a calculator. This guy's a researcher, and this guy is a listener. Okay, we are not going to get through an entire dialogue tree. Pretty sure, but, you know, I kind of want to start one up. I don't want to just leave it here, because this is getting interesting. So, well, you have a good one, Summer, and, sorry you have to, yeah, miss out on this one. Zap is saying, I like the listener. Yeah, he's kind of chilling. He's got his headphones rocking. He's grooving to a beat. Now, under normal circumstances, never go up to a person wearing headphones on the, you know, train or whatever and initiate a conversation. I mean, that's just rude. People are wearing headphones, that's like the universal sign for get the fuck off. This guy is a researcher, which I was just gonna say might be more of a might have more insight into, you know, what's going on. However, a listener might have picked up on some stuff going on. I'm trying to guess which one I'm gonna go with the listener. Is everyone cool with that? Yeah, the orange robot with the hat looks cool. The researcher, but I think I'm gonna go with the listener. Also, because Zap said, I'm curious how or why a robot listens to music. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Hey. So we're just starting the conversation. We are rude as fuck right now. Hello. He's grooving to his tunes. He's not in bonjour, hi, hey. I'm gonna go with, oh, maybe you don't speak English, because I'm a rude fucking person. A good trick? Yeah, he's not gonna talk to us. See? Exactly. Like Björn said, there are rules. Yeah, I'll be going then. We're not gonna get anything out of the listener. I am, however, going to talk to the researcher, who was the second option. Hello. You look confused. Can I help? Maybe, he says. I'm new in town. I'm lost, I think. You're a tourist? It's a big city. I work for management. I'm here to help. Sorry, I have to highlight the options. Yeah, he's a listener to the music. I think maybe he is just tuning us out and is actually keeping track on everything. Alright, Bjorn is into it. 3. We work for management. We're here to help. Care to enlighten us with your... Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 as well. Thank you. I'm a researcher. I collate data on major cities for my employer. Ah, you're from out of town. You don't work for city management. Are you writing a book or something? Thank you for speaking with me. This is just the fuck off, I'm done with you option. So it's 1 or 2. You're from out of town, eh? That means he's not gonna know much about the disappearances, I would imagine. Are you writing a book or something? Because he says he collates data on major cities for my employer. So I'm actually interested. Who is his employer? Rival corporation? I mean, city management sounds like... Okay, Zap is saying you're from out of town. You don't work for city management. I think that's... I mean, he says he's new in town. I'm lost, I think. That could also mean that he's just, you know... just recently been constructed. He doesn't know his way around yet. Someone botched his programming or something. Okay, 1 or 2. We've got one vote for 1, and we need a second vote. Oh, sweet, sweet nectar. 1. All right, that's 2 votes for 1. Let's do that. I was just looking at the last comment that Lucy said was maybe he speaks binary, and I just got this weird image in my head of us just yanking out this plug and just sticking it into his earphones. Like, my earphones here, they actually have 2 plugs. There's one here that's going into my sound card, but there's another plug here that could hook into another set of headphones, and I was just imagining our robot just like sticking this out, sticking it in his earphones, and just rudely just sitting there bobbing along to the same... Oh, you'll talk to me now, bitch, eh? Yeah. So, that's not funny. Alright. No, I'm privately owned. Okay. Well, no tech can be owned, so they are government property. Although this one isn't. Or I don't understand, that's a crime. If a private corporation owns tech... Oh, excuse me, the Coke is getting to me. Looks like that's illegal. No tech can be owned. Beyond is going, I don't understand, and Syriar is going, I don't understand. So that has the majority vote. But yes, apparently techs can only... That's okay, where I'm from, tech ownership is still the norm. So it's just in this city that all techs are under government surveillance, and apparently being kept on a tight leash too. Your United Alliance was the first nation to free techs from private ownership. Of course, they freed them all to work for the state, right? Oh, I see where this is going. This has the SLAVERY thing all over it. Yes, to free techs from private ownership, because they're autonomous, but they have an owner, a master, if you will. So they've been freed from private ownership. You can't keep slave tech just hanging around your house doing your cooking and cleaning and kicking your kids down the stairs. But the result is that all techs now belong to the state. So they still have an owner, so they probably... So the disappearance of techs might not be as sinister as we thought. They might have been, you know, just escaping off to places where, you know, it's still... it's still, you know, just escaping off to tech utopia, where robots can run free through the flower fields and shit like that. Okay, the options. Humans. Hypocritical. Really? Better to work towards a greater good than to be owned. Or 3, you may need to learn a little more from us, and we've already got some votes in. 2, no wait, that's the other one. Gotta go with sarcasm. Humans. Hypocritical. Really? Yeah, that's 2 votes for sarcasm. Gotta love some sarcasm, yes. And that wasn't sarcastic, by the way. Sarcasm. I do enjoy the text they programmed with sarcasm. Oh, you got all the information you need? I haven't managed to download transportation maps. How many stops is it until basic source? We're going clockwise, right? Okay, we'll check the map for the correct answer. Basic source, actually don't know which direction we are going in. Basic source. It's down here. And we are... How do I read this? So we're up here, right? We're up here between finite instance. We're here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 until his stop. I don't know, and none of these are correct. So I don't know, 4 stops, 8 stops, I believe. Is it 12? Definitely 16. No vote for that one. That is a nice map, though. Did I count wrong? I mean, it says we're in finite instance, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it is 11. So, yeah, is it 12? Oh, because I'm not at finite yet. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Zap. See? This thing's not working. I need it serviced. Alright, it's 12. Thank you. So, tell me about other cities you've visited. Finite instance, not finite instance. Okay. Tell me about other cities you've visited. Which one do you want to know about? Actually, was he testing me if I could actually count? Because if I was playing this alone, I would have fucked that one up. So thank you for that. And he just goes, thank you. Okay, cool. Alright, tell me, which city do you want to hear about? Do you want to listen to him talk about London? Or San Francisco? Or Mumbai? Or, I'm wasting your time. Wait, you said you were lost. So this is the keep the fucking plot moving option. But Lucy wants to hear about London. And Björn wants to hear about Mumbai. Let's see how old San Fran is going. Great, great. You know, Seriar, could you just jump in with a tiebreaker here? Which one do you want? London. Alright. Sorry, Björn and Zap. We're gonna have some London times. Ooh, that's a long think. Bustling and noisy as ever. Their political situation is difficult, though. Not a good place to be poor or an outsider. The dictator runs a tight ship, though. Ha! Good old dictator. The British are a proud people. I suspect Gisborne's time might be running out. Okay, so Dictator Gisborne has taken over the UK. Several possibly incendiary political jokes are running through my mind, but anyway. Sounds about right, says Lucy. You wouldn't happen to be from the UK, would you? I'm just guessing. Alright, let's go with San Francisco. No, wait. We're taking it in the order they came in the chat, so... Yeah, we're just guessing. We're just gonna ask about all of them. So I'm gonna go with San Fran? Mumbai? Whatever. Yeah, I did mean to pick Mumbai because the second one was Mumbai, so... Oh, you should go there! My employers call it the first tech city, and they're not wrong. Most of the human population left as the flooding hit uncontrollable levels, but the Teks adapted. They learned how to swim. That's basically what he's saying. There are vast underwater clusters now. Your city freed Teks to work for the government, but those Teks were freed by climate change. Basically, it killed all the humans, and the robots learned to swim. So, it's all good. Ah, well, Lucy, we are, sorry you have to go, but we are probably coming up on the end of the stream just after we get through this conversation, I think. So, so good to see you. Please drop by again soon. Well, soon. I mean, next Sunday, hopefully. Hooray for global warming. Yay. Exactly. Alright, let's see what's going on in old San Fran. I know you're not supposed to say San Fran, but... Beautiful place. Not a lot of text there, but a great concentration of human wealth. Well, same as ever, I guess. They say you can see the server fields from space. America at large has shrunk in power since the fuel drought, but those programmers really dug in. Nice one. Okay, well, I am wasting your time. You said you were lost. I'm looking for the Fall Palace. Do you know it? And now it becomes a focus point. Well, it has not come up in my investigations. I think I went there once, guard duty for some event or other. Fall as in autumnal or as in gravity. Now we're getting pedantic. Also, just quickly, I really like the world building they put in. Just with a couple of lines, they just painted a picture of the status of the world in what you know, in normal games would have just taken them, you know, hours of then the great flood and blah blah. He just gets it out of, you know, off his pretty mechanical chest in a single line or two, and that is it. And you already have, at least for me, I just have this entire idea of the entire world. It was just built. Alright, 2 votes for semantics. Fall as in autumnal or as in gravity. The latter, fall palace. So you could have just called it drop on my ass palace, but okay. It's a dusty old building used to hold the old government before the fall, the revolution that fired off the war. Ah, part of your research, eh? Or a break from your work? Or are you just batshit? Also, the dude sitting next to him is kind of dozing off, isn't he? Anyway, is that part of your research? Because you are starting to creep me out a little bit. Or just taking a break for your work. Yeah, part of your research. That's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. No, part of my tourism. I've heard it's beautiful. You experience aesthetics? Okay, so how advanced is this dude? I never cared much for how things look. That's the dickhead response. I'm intrigued. I want to know just how advanced this dude is, because he is a researcher, but he might be on my level. Yeah, 1. Exactly. Beyond. Good call. And Syriar, yes. Yes, part of my programming. It's important to my work. A big perk. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. Alright, well, find directions to the Fall Palace. Mid-techs don't seem to usually think like that. Aesthetics. Exactly, yeah. He seems to be a high-tech. I just realized how that sounds. So, now we can select the focus points. Definitely ask about the Fall Palace. About the Fall... I mean, that is obvious. And then we can start asking him about the suspicious events and shit like that. About the Fall Palace? Go on. I don't know where it is. Well, come back when you do. Okay, yes. Yes. As Syriar has also noticed, we do have the focus points unlocked. Should we ask him about the disappearances or suspicious events? Because, as he says, he's a tourist. So there's a good chance he might not know. Focal point suspicious. Okay, so the suspicious events. Well, we can click them. Okay, so see anything strange, or are you familiar with any disappearances? Zap wants to ask about the disappearances, and Björn wants to ask about the suspicious events. And Suryo says, I think we can end up asking for about each of these. Okay, so let's go with the suspicious events first. Seen anything strange? I won't see anything until I know where the Fall Palace is. If you find out, do let me know. Okay, this dickhead is not going to be very useful. And it just grayed out the suspicious events, so I'm guessing he's not gonna talk to us about the disappearances either. Are you familiar with any disappearances? I'm too busy trying to remember the route to the Fall Palace. If you find out, do let me know. Thank you for speaking with me. My pleasure, dickhead. Hey, dude, you awake over there? You rubbing his metallic crotch? Okay, well, we have been streaming for an hour now, but yeah, he became a dick really fast, didn't he? Yes, he did. We have been streaming for an hour, but let's just get into one more conversation. Hello. Yeah, hi. This guy is a calculator. Do Teks say ya as a greeting now? Or you can see my designation. I'm a detective tech. You should respect me. A calculator. Or mind if I ask you some questions? We can just go into straight detective mode, or we can like rub it in his face. You see this? You see this badge? I'm a fucking detective. Or just go, what the fuck is up with you? Calculators are just like, they're like the skater boy of the 90s of the tech world. Mind if I ask you some questions? Is a good way to start. Yes, A. 2 for A. Let's go. Mind if I ask you some questions? I'm a little busy, detective. Big calculations due. Who are you with? My name is Claire. 1-1. I work for management. You've seen me around. You know who I am. We're just two techs talking, champ. I just like the idea of them calling each other, you know, like bro and champ and dude, and because these are robots. Kid was the other one. Okay, this one is coming off as really creepy, I think. Although, I mean, we are sort of playing catch up with the plot here, so maybe we have seen him around, and this dude's just playing stupid. Just two tech. Okay, there are 2 votes for just 2 techs talking, champ. One of us is just a tech, the other is, I suspect, a detective. Big difference. He's gonna get a little snarky on us, isn't he? Yeah, he's not gonna take questions or shit from us. If this is about the controversy swirling around Foe and Wilson, my practice dealings with them were light at best. Whole damn industry knows there was something dodgy happening there, and we kept our nose out of it completely. If we can schedule up a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this inquiry. Well, he is just, you know, I had my finger in a shit pie, but don't arrest me or anything. No, this is not about the Foe and Wilson. I mean, you oh, because he's like the equivalent of a dirty, low-life stockbroker piece of shit, like a bitch of Wall Street kind of thing. So this isn't about, oh, you don't trust me, do you? No need to get lawyers involved. I'm pretty sure that the answer to you don't trust me is a very resounding hell no. So for me, yeah. Like Zap is saying, I would say this isn't about Foe and Wilson. Although Björn's suggestion of no need to get lawyers involved is intriguing because we might keep him nervous. We might keep him nervous as to that. Okay, we are investigating this thing that you're obviously very nervous about. But so if you answer my questions about this thing, maybe I'll let this thing with the lawyers and the Foe and the Wilson just disappear into the sunset. So I'm a little torn. The song by Natalie Imbruglia. This is, well, actually we do have 2 votes for A, so, or 1. So you know, majority rules. This isn't about Foe and Wilson. He's having a long think about that one. Thank the architects. If there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy stirring up human misgivings towards us. That's the problem with you detectives. You wind up humans as much as you do techs. The fuck is this dude's problem? What did we do to this dude? Well, the focus points, not focal points. The focus points showed up. So, and human discontent is a focus point. Okay, if there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy stirring up human misgivings towards us. So, he's I mean, he deals a lot with human robot, human tech relations. So he's probably used to being, you know, kicked and you know, had little stickers on his back that says "kick me" and such. So whatever has to do with human discontent, he seems to be sort of a just stop it, please. So everyone wants us to ask him for directions to the Fall Palace. Let's do that. That's very calm, collected. You're investigating the location of a tourist landmark? I asked you a question, Sonny Jim. Well, if you don't know enough about the city... Now, I heard it was to the south? This is like the really dumbass... really dumbass response. It's like, you're investigating the location of a tourist... Yeah, I heard it was really good this time of year. I'm off duty. This one is confrontational, this one is sort of a snarky, bitchy one, and this one is just plain. So, well, if you don't know, is 1 vote, which is also kind of, yeah, snarky. Yeah, let's go snarky. Yeah, sounds good and minorly threatening. I like, Zap, I like the way you sort of concisely, not explain, but concise, put a wrapping around these, Alright, of course he knows where it is. It's to the northeast. Terrible to get by subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's right next to Airport 3. Thank you. Is that all, officer? Let's ask him about, well, I mean, the one that he sort of brought up, which was human discontent. Let's just see what that's all about. Humans are giving you trouble. Not with me. I'm good with humans. I'm a low high. They find me charming. So he doesn't get sarcasm. He's just, I mean, he's just a calculator. He's not, he's a, what is a low high? Low tech and high tech all at the same time. So he's high functioning but low on social skills is what I'm guessing. They find me charming, but more generally, or did the issues with humans start recently? Yeah, but more generally, I'm just fishing. Yes. Humans are giving him trouble. Or basically giving Teks trouble. That distrust has always been there. But we're rising above our station a bit. A bit too clever. Things like the phone Wilson thing reflect badly on all of us. Get people riled up. What happened? Yeah, I was actually kind of wondering that myself. A couple of humans reprogrammed some financial techs, got them to steal for them. Took you detectives a bit long to uncover it. He is a bit of a snarky dick himself, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So it's a tech's fault if they're reprogrammed. Or they are right to fear us if we're so easily swayed. I'm not feeling either of these responses, but so I'm gonna let you pick. So this one is, I don't even want to say it. That one gets that one's a fighter. This one is just comically set. Okay, everyone's going for B. Yes. They're right to fear us if we're so easily swayed. I think it's in people's nature to be afraid. Right and wrong don't really come into it. Okay, we'll just ask him about anything, right? The disappearances. Hear anything about disappearances? Yeah, Zam, I thought that was the more interesting subject line, but or response, but it kind of opened the floodgates for a lot of. I mean, the B one was just comic, just a lot of fun. Not that I would shy away from, you know, opening up a gate of worms or a can of worms, whatever. But hey, majority rules. Hear anything about disappearance? You catch rumors, but the financial techs are all accounted for. Whatever's going on, things like that don't tend to come back on our sort. Okay, so he knows that people or techs are disappearing, but, you know, all of his buddies are fine, so, you know what, we're fine, we're cool. We like the humans. You think you're better than the other techs? Silly question, I suppose. Arithmetic is sort of your strong point. So you think you're better than the other techs, eh? I think he does think that, and I don't think he... What is up with my hair? You go over there, please. Thank you. Appearances, everything. A silly question. Yeah, don't get him riled up. Good point, Zap. Very good point. 2. That's 2 votes for... Jesus. Getting a little claustrophobic in here. I keep knocking things over. As management intends. Alright, let's ask him about the suspicious events. Any strange occurrences? I love that. It's like, whenever you see a detective movie or a procedural TV show, the cops always ask, seen anything suspicious? And you just go, yeah, I've seen a ton of suspicious things today. I saw a pigeon chasing a dog. You know, my piss went to the left instead of straight into the toilet bowl. I mean, I've seen a lot of suspicious things. Which one do you want to know about? So, alright. Any strange occurrences? Some weird fluctuations in the American markets. I think there's a new pope. The pope is Italian. Or maybe he's not in the future. I meant more local. A pope, eh? Are you a Catholic? Interesting. Robots and religion. And especially like a calculator. You would think like a calculator would be science and numbers and I dig that sort of thing. And then I think this is more of a sarcastic one. Suspicious piss is the most important issue of today's society. Yes. I mean, it was suspicious. I mean, I pointed it straight into... Nah. Full disclosure, I said down to pee. If you think that's weird, fuck you. Anyway, I think this one is the sarcastic response. This one is gonna get the conversation going. So, but Pope! But everyone wants to go with the sarcastic response, so yeah. I don't think he picks up on sarcasm. Yeah, hey, Heule geboren. Robots can't be religious. Well, they can be programmed to be religious. I guess. I mean, the way that you would program an infant through upbringing to stay with the family religion, that's kind of programming as well, so let's see if he's religious. Are you a Catholic? He's not gonna find this funny in the slightest. I follow the path of the architects, like all good techs. Dealing with humans, you tend to pick up on some comings and goings. Right, that is it. Well, we got the directions. So, good night, good luck. And of course, the architects being, of course, the humans, the people who built him. Let's do this. Hello, sir. Sir. Okay, fine. I'll be going. This is like it's just grooving out. All right. Yes. So yes. If you find out, do let me know. Let's just ask him about human discontent before he. Before we give him the directions. No, wait, we can't. We can't, can we? Because he won't talk to us unless he gets directions to the Fall Palace. Go on. The Fall Palace is in the northeast. You want to get topside, catch any bus headed to Airport 3. Fair is fair. Can I be of any help? Now we get to grill this dude. Okay, first of all, let's ask about the human discontent. Just start him off slow. Do the humans here seem unhappy to you? And we got a good old think about it. In my experience, unhappiness is part of all human culture. Walking around topside, it seems like there are no more or less unhappy people than elsewhere. That is a stupid diplomatic response. That said, I've stuck mainly to the tourist trap, so take my perspective with a large pinch of salt. Okay, okay. How about any suspicious events? Seen anything strange? There it is. That's the Jesus. Anything strange? Well, yes. All of the things I mentioned about pigeons chasing dogs, cats eating their owners. No, I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm new here. Everything is strange. It's odd that I keep hearing about a tech called Red, though. You heard of them. So now we're looking for a dude named Tao and a dude named Red. You heard of them? I have not. Or yes, I have heard whispers. So, even though, of course, we haven't heard whispers of any kind, are we gonna sort of, because this dude knows more than he's letting on. So are we just gonna sort of ingrain ourselves into his shit? Yeah? I've not. Dig for info. Okay, but that just, I mean, if we just go, no, I haven't. Well, sorry, I mentioned anything. Red, because he then turns out to be, you know, the savior of the tech people, liberating them from their shackles of oppression and shit like that. But anyway, no, we've got a majority vote for 1. You're law enforcement. Possible this tech operates outside of the system a little, but I've heard the name, sometimes positively, sometimes not. He's a rebel. Rebel Red. Alright. Let's just ask about Red Tech before we get into the disappearances, because I think those two might be related. I still think there's like an underground railroad thing, and Red is the... I've told you everything I know. Cool. I think it's not so much disappearances. That first tech we met was just paranoid because he thinks other tech are being kidnapped. I keep calling them people. and they're not. They're just, you know, fucking off and living life freely, dancing through the fields, all that shit. That's a bit optimistic, I know, but still. Are you familiar with any disappearances? Yes, I lost my shoe the other day. Can you help me find it? I've heard the rumors, Teks unaccounted for, population numbers dropping. It's an issue I've never seen elsewhere. Because state-owned, all this shit. Teks have no reason to hurt each other, and to humans it would be massively wasteful to damage such expensive equipment. Something odd must have happened. Could be because of Mr. Red, eh? Yes. Thank you for speaking with me. I think we're about done here, aren't we? And thanks for being so much help with my navigation. Easy to get lost in a big city like this, but I think you've put me back on course. I hope you find out what's going on. Always sad to hear that Teks are in trouble. And I got an achievement that's not visible on screen, but it says calculated risk.
The next station is Errant Block.
Alright, so these dudes are gonna fuck off now? Red Flag is the next chapter. I like the music. Music is awesome. Hi. Hello, everyone. Oh man, oh man. Eliminate the red tech from your investigations. Find out who the hell it is. I can't see because of the objective. Thank you. He's a listener, so he's just grooving to his tunes. This dude's a librarian, and this dude's an athlete. Oh shit, yeah. Well, sorry to say. Well, first of all, that was the first three, I think. Well, the first two anyway. And he asked us not to play past the first three. But anyway, we're not going to get to this one. We are going to end the stream here. Seriar, yes, the entire game is set in this train. So, we're not going to, yeah, save and exit. We're not going to get any further than that. I mean, we've already been streaming for almost an hour and a half. So, let's see. He said we could... the first three sequences. So actually, we're still safe on the next one. But if you've watched this far, I am going to stream the entire game because I want to get the chat involved and we want to get through the story. Please, if you think this looks cool and everything, please do me the favor of going to Mike Bithell's Steam page and picking up a copy. It's not an expensive game. It's fun. And I just want to put out that there is going to be spoilers, possibly starting the next episode next Sunday. So that is it. Yeah, Red Flag is chapter 2. Yeah, so we're safe for the next half of the next stream, but I think we're going to get through 2 of these chapters each stream. So yeah, so the next one is going to be spoilerific. But anyway, thank you very much, everyone in the chat, for getting in on this. I love that I love the, communal kind of gameplay where you get to be involved in it. And that's, I mean, playing Life is Strange or even Darkside Detective, which was really just, Darkside Detective had little to no audience interaction in it. It was just a cool game that I really wanted to play. This one has more of a more of a communal feel to it. So so thank you so much for being involved in that. Yes, my voice is a little scratchy. I know no one's actually said that, but it is. So I'm gonna stay hydrated. And that was good. All right, so well, I guess that's pretty much all we have time for this evening. So just want to thank you once again, quite unnecessarily, possibly, but I really do appreciate it. And to everyone who's watching on YouTube after the fact, like and subscribe and all that. But hey, check in Sunday at 2 p.m. CET. That's when these babies roll out. And hey, I hope to see all of you back next Sunday. Seems to be there seems to be quite the enthusiasm for that, so that is awesome. Bye YouTube. Cool. So yes, great job. Just hovering my mouse over the stop streaming button. Yes. Thank you. I will see you around the chrono stream.